Hey folks, I'm Draconic Arcade, and this is the fourth part of Gunsmith Sim. We have more mail. Yay! I'm gonna say it. I kind of gave my spiel last time about how impressed I am about all this, so feel free to do liking or subscribing and all that shit if you end up liking all this, because it makes me realize what I'm doing is right. Mostly. Apparently, just saying these things at the beginning of the video is the good time to say them, so I don't know. I'm mostly playing these games for me. I just want to know if people like what I'm doing. He's actually going to want us to take this one to the field, but I'm not going to really do much with it because I have my own plans for that later on. But we're going to get some woodworking, which is actually really entertaining. Or at least we are learning how to refinish wood this time, or whatever it is. I don't know the right word. Fix wood parts. Then, like, the wood version of a rust removal in this game. Whatever. I have thoroughly proven that I don't know what I'm talking about, so I should stop. The shotgun has a lot more parts than I thought it did. Damn, oh, okay, fair enough. I was just correct. But yeah. Well, if you go ahead and finish this. This might be another one that is really late on the upgrade chain. Because the only reason it always feels like it takes that long, just because sometimes it's really hard to tell where you haven't gotten. And this one, unlike a lot of things, doesn't really go around the weapon just from holding it in one spot. You actually have to go around and do it yourself. It's just, it takes time. But yeah. The speed is not really the thing that holds you back on how fast it goes. It's figuring out where in the world parts that you need to, like, mess with are. Actual woodworking, on the other hand, the speed up is much, much appreciated. We'll probably see that soon. The music's pretty good. It's probably pretty quiet for you guys, but I was just kind of listening to it there for a sec. I usually don't even play this game with my headphones on, so... I wonder if the funny trick you can do with most weapons in this game works with this very first one, or if it's different. We'll see here in a minute, or few, depending on how long it takes to put this weapon back together. I once again mentioned that this weapon has so many more parts than I was expecting. Love how you can see the camera flick when I was working on that part, when I put the first one in. I was just trying to figure out, for just a moment, it was like, oh crap, you need to put a screw in. Wait, no you don't, you need the other one first. It's really, really funny to watch. Oh, I don't need to go to the shooting range with it. Fair enough. So it probably would have worked. Anyway, let's send it back. Ooh, 320. That's a good chunk right there. On an STG, which is pretty complex in itself. Alright, this Uzi job has been here for genuinely forever now. Let's just do it. It's just been sitting there. Right. Oh, I leveled up. So, just sanding, scraping. Yeah, because there's a couple of them. So here's this thing. So that is sanding and scraping. It's wood. I'm gonna probably assume this one includes the part that is really slow, because it feels more accurate. STG. I think your sight's broken. I'm just taking a guess, looking at that sight, and I think that might be broken. Yeah, that's broken, and the sight too. But the guard and the sight. Have a couple broken parts, which I'll... So this is actually a good thing, because in case any of these are broken, we now have extras. Or we should anyway. I can actually check if we do. We do! Anyway. So we'll clean parts last. So, confirm. They wanted an acacia, which I guess kind of fits the look for this gun. You'll eventually see my preference. And watch, this entire time, all I do is I hold left click until it's done. It's riveting, isn't it? It's absolutely incredible gameplay. Just holding left click until that's done. Okay, now I get to play the game. To be fair, Acacia does look pretty good for this weapon. It's not my preferred just because there's one that looks really, really good. And you'll see it eventually. You'll see what I mean. Like exactly what I mean eventually. Partially because all weapons, and I'll end up having a lot of weapons. Every single weapon I own will have that wood type because I think it looks so incredibly genuinely good. The thing is, the Acacia does genuinely look good as well. I'm being a little bit unfair towards it. It is interesting that there's two separate ones for it. Well, whatever. Let's pop these parts in. And then go over here and clean. There will probably be videos of this where my voice isn't feeling it, so I will be quiet during it, but if I can talk, my current thought on it is I'm going to talk because might as well. Unless I'm told otherwise, and then I won't. Generally speaking, as long as I get to play these games that I like and show them off, I don't particularly care if I talk or not. I do like sharing interesting information, but sometimes I don't have interesting information. Sometimes I just like the game. Honestly, that's fine. Did the Twitch thing again. It's always really funny when that happens. It's like it doesn't know if you need to go down and do a screw on that one or the next one. So it starts by going all the way down, like, oh, I need that. No, wait, no, I don't. Crap. You didn't see that. I lost my mouse there for a sec. When it's just a little dot, it's really easy to lose it sometimes. Anyway, that's GG. Finish it up and send it in. Looks pretty good. Wow, I leveled up again. Let's go. I'm used to leveling up like once per year. Because it does slow down significantly. A Derringer? Whatever, Derringer. This guy. There we go. It's just a clean and brush, so let's clean first. Genuinely is just one of those games where it feels like time absolutely flies by when I'm actually playing it. It's just kind of satisfying, I suppose. Ta-da! Just a little gun, but you know, pretty cool little gun. I just think it's neat. Alright, well. They end up wanting me to paint this one, so you know, I'll just make it pink. Or orange. You know what? Orange is more my color. Hanging around one of my friends a bit too much, I think. Because they have an obsession of pink and purple. This is missing a lot of stuff. Like, that's actually kind of impressive. Wow. That's his sight. Left grip, right grip. Trigger. Disconnector. Left rail. Receiver cover. Cocking handle and slide. Slot. Slot cover plate. Extractor. Oh, there's so much more. Turn spring. Stock. Front sheet left and right. Right and left, whatever. Front sheet right. Front sheet left. And then rear sheet left and right as well. So many parts that this was missing or had broken. Which does mean I'm going to get some decent money out of this. Just by selling the broken parts. There you go. Bunch of dirty parts too. This is one of the weirdest things about cleaning. If you get stuff like that, you have to like clean all the way on the front or back of it in order to get that. Like where it wants you to clean is just strange sometimes. Like it doesn't work. But if I clean here, or there, apparently. Sometimes it's just weird when cleaning. You have to kind of move your mouse around until it's like, oh, yep, that's the spot, totally. And sometimes the part's so small that you can just hold left click for a moment and it does it. It's like, oh, it won't do it? Clean right there. Suddenly it all worked. Clean right there. Suddenly it all worked. Clean right there. Yeah. You can also just hold left click during these. And it does work. It only really matters if there's multiple parts though. So many little pieces. Also so many screws in the Uzi, but also that's kind of fair. I feel like this gun would have a lot of screws. Just kind of feels like one of those things. The order you have to put things in as well is a bit odd. I will never find that little flick it does when it thinks I might have to put in a screw. I will never find that unamusing. I will always find that funny. Alright, time for you to get an orange gun. Wants me to paint with pattern. What if I don't? What if I just... Doesn't count? Okay. You want a pattern? Fine. I'll just make it a pattern. In other words, totally a pattern. Trust me. No, I will not do this as my actual guns. Well, People will always see you coming. Fucking goofy. Oh, he wants me to test it now. Sure. There you go. It's all orange. You're welcome. Surpass their expectations. Yeah, I'm sure I did. Fucking silly. Big chunk of change there. Smaller chunk of change is there. And then we got some mail for next time. Oh, a skill. Ooh, piece of candy. Basically what I just did. Yep. Fully upgrade that. Hooray. Oh, wow, my bones are doing pops. Love when that happens. Well, at any rate, thank you guys for watching. I've been Draconic Arcade. I'll see you next time for the next 4 jobs. It's gonna be a lot of that. Bye.